Okay, so this is part 2 of the Anycubic Wash Cure unit. A bunch of you guys wanted to see it work, so I have printed a part on my Photon S, and I'm going to run it through a wash cycle. And I haven't done this yet, so we're going to see how this goes. So I filled up the bucket a little just under the max indicator. Takes about 3.5 32 ounce or 1,000 milliliter bottles of isopropyl alcohol. If you're going to use the little fryer basket, you could probably get away with about half full tank. But since I'm going to be attaching the build platform directly to the gantry, I needed to fill it all the way up because it just doesn't get the depth. Anyway, so as far as I know, so you set your mode, so obviously power is on. You set your time here, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes are the only options. I'm going to set it to 4, I guess. And then I'm going to go to wash, and then I think it's going to open. There we go. And as you can see, this is an agonizingly slow process. If you're at all used to the form wash, this is probably, I would say, maybe half the speed, maybe even less than that. I'm not sure. It just seems really slow. And so I'm going to go ahead and take my build plate off, and I'm going to attach it, and this little groove here goes right under the nut, which seems like there should maybe be a little plastic washer or a rubber piece or something to not wear the metal out. And there we go. I've printed the Michelangelo's Pieta from Scan the World on my mini factory at a height of, I think it was 4 centimeters, I don't remember. So now that's raised up, everything's cool. Trying to do all this one-handed. So the platform here has a little milled pocket, which the bucket sits in. Kind of nice. It kind of indexes it in place. You'll also, when you set it in place, you'll feel the magnets for the mixer kind of grab. It was hard to do with one hand. And so I'm going to shut the front, and then I'm going to hit play. And it lowers down. I kind of ran this dry a little while ago, and I see now why. So the lid, you can open the top lid up during the wash cycle, and you can see it running. The front door, if you open it up, it beeps really loudly at you, and it shuts everything down, which of course it resumes once it stops, or once you shut it, rather. And now it's kind of dark in here, but hopefully you can see it. So there, we are spinning up, and it's pretty quiet. That's it. Oh, you can see my face. Look at that. And I'm going to open the top here. This is what I was talking about. And you can see the alcohol is just kind of coming over the build plate. Not even really halfway, but like I said, I have it. The alcohol basically in between the 3,500 milliliter and the max line. So I guess you could add a little bit more than that. I mean, you're going to get some displacement, obviously, depending on how large your print is. And so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I think it goes backwards. It stopped and then reversed, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but you can see See that whirlpool going? Hopefully it's agitating it enough to clean all the gunk off there. We'll see. I might suggest just kind of maybe doing a dunk of it in some isopropyl alcohol before you actually put it in the washing unit, just to kind of get most of the stuff off of it. Because this stuff, just based on my experience with foam wash, the alcohol is going to get gunky pretty easily, or pretty quickly. I mean, obviously it's going to depend on how much you're using it. So I'm going to open that up again because you could see it a lot better. Okay, let's see if it reverses that. Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. That is pretty neat. I'm not sure if the form unit does that or not. But I'm not going to run this for the full 4 minutes, obviously. But I will check back with you guys in a sec. Okay, so the wash just ended. And we are going to see what we can see. It seems to basically the mixer reverses direction about every minute or so, which I think is a neat feature. It's kind of nice. I'm impatient, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off of there. And wow, that is loud. Looks pretty clean, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and blow the alcohol off of it and remove it from the build plate, and we'll try a cure cycle.